Chat was good. So, as you guys already know, today is Friday. But tomorrow, I work today. Alright, I'm gonna drop this video for Saturday because I already got a video already processing for today. So this video that you guys gonna see, I'm gonna drop that bit for Saturday. So I close today, I close tomorrow, and I close on Super Bowl Sunday. So the drag race that y'all may see, I'm gonna tell y'all which day I'm gonna be not gonna be scheduled for work. So I'm gonna check it out at the end of the video. And yeah, chat. We gonna go straight into it. We have the 2026 Lamborghini Temerario review, and let's get it. I am excited. This video dropped yesterday, which was Thursday, but I'm gonna drop this video again on Saturday because you know I work today. We gonna make this bit nice and clear. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Hey James.
Yes.
But before we do that, let me. Okay, we good. It's straight.
You know how sometimes we think we're smart, but we're actually quite dumb?
Yes. I got it. Yeah, this is together on three.
Sure.
Here goes. 1, 2, 3. We're going to be the host of the new
I brought
Grand
another
Tour.
Alfa Romeo. We are hosting the new Grand Tour. Yes.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Sorry, what?
You bought a third Alfa Romeo.
Who? No. Yeah.
You can't just buy an Alfa Romeo and then not tell me.
You're missing the point, okay? What matters here is that a lot of work has gone into this,
Yes.
okay? A lot of elbow grease,
Yes.
hearts and souls. The budget's much bigger than normal. And despite being maybe a very flawed decision from the outset, it could be quite wonderful.
You're still talking about the Alfa, aren't you?
Maybe. I don't know. We are hosting the new Grand Tour, but Throttle House isn't going anywhere. And our new Grand Tour co-host, Francis Bourgeois, he's a proper petrol head and an absolute gem.
It's been a while since I haven't reacted to this.
Watching Throttle House. I'm Thomas. And that's the new Lamborghini Temerario.
But before we can unpack it, we need to briefly look to the past.
Have you ever driven a Lamborghini Countach? Not many people have, which is actually probably why the car is still so loved. We've been lucky enough to drive one, and honestly, it sort of hurts.
It's low, it's uncomfortable, it feels dangerous and hot. It's genuinely a scary experience. And truthfully, it's a bit much.
Which is why in 1980, Lamborghini came up with a solution.
It was called the Yalpa, a smaller, slower, easier car. It had a V8 instead of a V12. It was easier to see out of and drive. It was a car that could be enjoyed instead of endured.
What a novel concept. Anyway, since then, Lamborghini has thought it prudent to provide a smaller, slower, baby Lamborghini, just in case you didn't want to go for a massage every time you drive your V12 monster. The Countach got the Yalpa. The Diablo, actually you were on your own with that one, but the Murcielago got the Gallardo. The crazy fire-spitting Aventador got the Huracan. And now, the new insane V12 Revuelto gets this.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Like when I first like, you know, look at the interior, I'm like, yeah, this is like the exact replica of the Revuelto, especially the inside. The outside, not so much, but the inside, yes, definitely.
Alright, well, what are you doing? What? You know you're in there.
Hey,
Are you...
I'm going to drive.
You're gonna do...
Yeah.
Okay.
Close it off.
Alright. Okay. Off you go.
Purina conducts over 100...
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, y'all gonna see the interior.
This is the Temerario, and it's the new baby Lambo. Except you can't really call it that anymore, can you?
Only because Lamborghini have lost their entire minds. They thought it would be a good idea to give the entry-level car 907 horsepower.
Damn!
The acceleration experience in this car is violent. It is wild. This is not the first baby Lamborghini that can hit 0 to 60 miles an hour somewhere in the 2 seconds range. But it feels so much quicker than any Huracan I have ever driven. The shifts themselves have been tuned to be violent.
See, y'all can't tell me that this is the exact same replica than the Revuelto, which is this. Y'all cannot tell me, bro. Which is this, bro? The interior looks exactly like it. I wish Lamborghini would have changed it up just a little bit, like you know, to make it their own. It looks exactly like the Revuelto. The interior wise, the exterior, but that shit is far from different. But the interior, yes. 907 horsepower is crazy.
Who upshifts in a corner going faster than that? Because it just upsets the balance of the car. And yes, all 4 wheels are driven. But those rear wheels are getting absolutely the most of it, because this thing is a little bit scary.
Look up right.
1 between the engine and transmission, and 2 on the front wheels. And 2 turbochargers. But in the process, we've lost something.
Well, some things. 2 cylinders. Because gone is the V10. The V10 that we have loved for over 20 years. The V10 that at the touch of your fingertips you could make music with.
The STO.
Lamborghini has engaged in the devil's handshake. They have traded performance in exchange for soul. But it's a testament to how much soul that V10 had, because my God, does this now have a metric poop ton of performance. I just can't help but be a little bit sad. And scared.
So, in honour of what was the final production V10, now lost to history, I think it's important that we say a few words.
Bro, what's up with y'all?
Scared because 7, 8, 9, but a 10 the king is dead, and all the land doth cry. In its place.
Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I may have to do hella edits, bro. I did not expect these niggas to put this much Bro, I don't know if some of these have copyrights, because, bro, YouTube, bro, they have been very, very strict lately, bro. Like, bro.
A hateful eight, a middle finger to the sky. The V10 screamed, it wailed, oh the pitch. Now we're 2 cylinders down, and it sounds like a little pig.
Okay, so we've lost the V10, but we've gained RPM. All the way to 10,000!
But the problem is, no matter what, it can't touch the naturally aspirated howl of the outgoing Huracan.
But Lamborghini are very confident about the sound of this engine. In fact, they don't even feel the need to justify themselves in the press release here. They just want to let the car do the talking. I know there is a little bit. An exhaust system routed from the manifold to the tailpipes also acoustically emphasizes the combustion processes of the engine. Lamborghini guarantees a clear and clean sound thanks to the smooth pipe routing, the height and position along the transverse of the engine with a high frequency component, thus emphasizing its power. Oh, there's more. In addition, Lamborghini has designed the engine to be felt by the driver at high engine speeds and under full load. Thanks to the flat plane crankshaft in which the crank pins are at an angle of 180 degrees, the V8 vibrations intensify, especially at higher engine speeds of up to 10,000 RPM. A speed range previously only known to us from motorsport.
Doesn't sound very good. Okay. There are some good elements to the sound. But you have to be near the red line. And I can't get to the red line. I can't get there because it's so high and the car's so fast. I can only get there in first gear. Listen, I could go on and make up metaphors to describe how quick this thing is, but our sound guy, Harrison, drove it and he said it best. It goes too fast, too fast. Yeah. There's another thing, since it's so powerful, like unapproachably powerful, it turns these undulations in the road into bumps. So when you're trying to put the power down, it's skipping over everything. I'm just basically getting to the next undulation too quick. Christ. But even though it is actually quite a heavy car, it does not feel like that in the corners. It really doesn't. It's just absolutely razor sharp.
So, unusable speed aside, it's actually a very impressive car in the corners. But it's not perfect.
Things I don't like, the steering is too light. There's no feel to the front end whatsoever. The Huracan never had great steering. This is worse. The performance is unbelievable. The envelope is so high. Untouchable performance. So what am I supposed to use it for? They say it's not a track car. This is just the beginning of the Temerario world. But I can't even use it on this world-class canyon road.
So, the Temerario exists in a world of compromise, which means, in isolation, it's impossible to fully unpack it. so we thought maybe we should just live with it. So I grabbed James, and we headed into town for some tacos.
Okay, so what do you think about this car in the canyons? What do you think, James?
I really get on with the chassis. I wish there was more feedback through the steering.
Yes, there's none, so you have to have some.
Yeah, and the performance is outrageous. You definitely feel the Lambo thing, which is you're inside of a carbon shell. That's the jump up. Like if you're someone that has an AMG GT or a 911, and you're like, should I do a supercar? That's the immediate thing you feel.
Well, but the shape of the windows and everything,
Yes.
the way that you're sitting in the cockpit, it's all insane.
There's a stiffness and a lightness to everything.
Yes, except for the car itself.
Yes, but this has the Allegerita package.
Allegerita.
Allegerita.
Yeah. It does so much. There's some carbon fiber on the side. There's a little bit up there. The engine cover.
A bunch of bits go carbon fiber.
No. Some bits, not a bunch. You don't get to call it a bunch because there's not that many bits. And how much does it cost?
It costs $78,600 US.
Damn! Yeah. Oh, hold on. No, it's fine because it includes these doors, which are carbon fiber.
And altogether with the carbon wheels saves you 25 kilograms. It's about 50 pounds. So you're about $3,000 a kilogram saved.
Worth it. Okay, so...
And it's got better aerodynamics.
Sure. I don't think that any of those things are going to change, I think, what is the fundamental problem with this car. I think they overcompensated. I think they overcompensated for the fact that the V10 was gone, and they made this car too powerful and too fast. They tried to go nuts on the performance. This isn't a baby Lambo, is it?
No.
This is not the baby Lambo anymore.
And as our journey towards tacos continued, we started to wonder, what if they'd matched its 3 electric motors to a naturally aspirated V8 or a V10? That would match the philosophy of its Revuelto big brother. Although yeah, you'd be giving up power. And Lambo probably aren't afforded the luxury of less power because when a Corvette now offers an engine in the same place with more power for half the price, well, let's just be glad that it's not all about power numbers.
Oftentimes when we've been in cars like this, we've talked about oral pleasure.
No,
I've said
oral pleasure.
Yes, it is it's ours. And I think this is not doing that. And it's so important to a Lamborghini because McLaren had, the same way Mercedes out of BMW and Audi had the engine.
Yeah.
McLaren has the steering.
I'm trying to. I didn't let
Ferrari has the chassis.
Yes.
And Lambo always had the engine.
Yeah.
And when you give that up, Mercedes did it.
Mercedes did it.
Mercedes did it. They've said that.
I really want to hear it. No, not enough time. No, I didn't make it. I didn't make it in first gear before I got to the camera car. Look, come on. No.
Oh, that was so close though.
So close. First. I'm in first gear. Come on.
Where is the top of first? 63, 64?
It's over 60 miles an hour is first gear.
That's like Ford GT gearing.
It's so stupid.
There's a lot to love about this. Like, okay, we're in the cabin right now, okay?
Yeah.
This is improved a lot. It's still not perfect, but it's massively improved.
Yes.
This has a $6,500 sound system, which is actually quite good.
It is quite good.
This interior, we've been in these sports seats for ages. They're comfortable.
All of this stuff is totally fine, and you know what? I think that that's what's going on here, is that Lamborghinis like this are mostly purchased by people who don't necessarily they're not buying them for like a great driving experience. Some of them are,
Yes,
obviously,
yeah.
but a lot of them are bought by people because they do want to show off.
Yeah.
Right? And you feel really cool and special in this car.
You really do.
You aren't, but you feel really cool and special in this car. So that, like, mission accomplished, really.
The last twin-turbo V8 supercar we drove was the McLaren 750S.
Oh, I think I'd take a McLaren 750S over this.
But this is a McLaren that will work.
Yes, that's the Audi bit.
So
Yeah. There's not much Italian left in this, is there?
No.
It's designed by Germans.
Yes.
Owned by a German company.
The German CEO.
The German CEO.
Yeah.
And a German lead designer.
Which makes me think, if I'm going to deal with a car that's having an identity crisis, don't want to say the C word again.
That's what happened, actually, when you think about it. Sorry, but what was the launch, the reveal you were at for that 190E Resto mod?
Oh, the HWA.
HWA Evo.
Yeah.
And you asked, why did you not give it a cool, crazy, insane, naturally aspirated screaming engine instead of a turbocharged V6? And his answer was?
They found that the V6 was faster.
Around a track.
Yes.
Who cares? No one's buying a Resto mod because they want to set lap times.
It's the German curse.
It's the German curse. They just can't not think about making the best performance car possible. but then all it has to do is give you a sporting feeling.
Yes, but then again, you're paying $380,000 US for this. The ZR1X has 1,250 horsepower.
I know.
I will admit though, the Corvette does not look like this.
No.
And what better way to admire the looks of the Temerario than doing so while feasting on Throttle House's favourite road trip cuisine? Tacos. That's end of the rainbow stuff right there.
I'm not gonna lie, chat, bro. The way how this is sounding, I may get hit with like a fucking with a copyright. I'm not gonna lie. This video may not even be touching this, bro.
You know, I went to the reveal of this.
You did?
I dragged
Wait,
my
how it
wife
sounded
to
like-
Toronto
I can feel
reveal
it.
downtown,
Feel it.
Yeah.
where they pulled off the covers.
Yeah.
And there was a room of about 1,000 people, and it was hard to. I didn't even get.
I'm
in.
sure she was so happy to be there.
She wasn't. She wasn't.
Listen, what do you think about this thing visually? Because Lamborghinis are obviously supposed to be crazy,
Yeah.
but the original Huracan, when it came out, was actually quite tame.
Yes.
The original Gallardo was quite tame. And everyone always says these things it's not crazy enough, whatever it is. Give it time. There's going to be 10 different versions of it.
I think it completely works. You see it here in Giallo.
They're going to milk it for
Giallo?
years.
Giallo?
Giallo.
Giallo. I think the front, the profile, the 3/4. I think the rear's a bit strange.
Is it?
I think it could do with some paint.
Yeah. I said the same thing. Like, Lambo, you guys kind of took a L with this, dog. Like, this right here, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This hole right here, how like the tire is like showing, bro. Like, I don't like that. All of this right here, the whole back tires is like exposed, bro. Nah, I don't like that. I'm not jacking that, bro.
In the back.
I like the fact that you can see the back of the rear tires. I don't like what it did to the front of our tracking car.
No.
And the filters on our lenses when we were doing the chase.
The Honda Prelude is unharmed.
But no, I think it's a good looking car. I honestly, the only issue I have with it is the daytime running light hexagons.
But the hexagons, the Lambo thing.
I don't care. They look stupid. They do.
This has been breaking necks the entire time.
Everybody loves it. Honestly, I think it's crazy. They nailed the styling.
It's very steakhouse chic.
Steakhouse.
Yeah.
chic.
Or went with the boys to see Fast and Furious 11
Right.
Instagram photo.
I see what you're saying.
Here's where I'm at on it though.
Okay.
You know, you mentioned earlier that the Murcielago had the Gallardo.
Yeah.
And that the Aventador had the Huracan.
Yeah.
And for me, the Aventador and the Huracan were so different. The Aventador, we said in the Ultimate that it was heavy metal music, and when you're in the mood, there's nothing else like it.
When you're not in the mood.
And when you're not in the mood, you don't want it.
Yeah.
And that's where the Huracan was perfect.
Yes.
It was a much more livable baby Lambo.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this right here, chef kiss, bro. Man, that car right there is so nice, bro. It's so sleek, simple, and just road presence is just there. But this Temerario, I like it, but I just don't like the way how the back is. Like, but this right here, chef's kiss.
However, they've got closer than ever because the Revuelto is now much more livable than it's ever been, and this has had more performance than it's ever been.
I know.
With the similar setup, just not the sound, but this is half the price.
You're right. Like they used to be so spread. Now they're almost the same, and just.
So I would, price aside, the Revuelto is the fixed version of this for me, because the Revuelto
Yeah.
is phenomenal.
Yes.
Like brilliant, absolutely top-notch, everything. Love it.
Pretty much perfect. Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
That's where I'm at.
I still think this car that costs. By the way, if you adjust for inflation, this car costs about 100,000 US more
Starting price.
than the Gallardo did when it came out.
Right, so the Gallardo is like 280-ish,
It was a baby Lambo.
and now this is 380 starting.
Exactly.
So it's more.
Damn, U.S. starting price, and the U.S. is 550,221 grand. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I mean, it's like 900 and like what, 7 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive too at it. But that price though, $500,000 though.
Right? So the whole idea of there being a baby Lamborghini, it doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah, but I bet you.
I got this. I think that this should be, as we said, $100,000 cheaper. It should be 200 horsepower less. It should have a naturally aspirated engine, right? That, for me, would make this a complete success. As it stands right now,
Let's get ready to DoorDash!
don't think it really works.
So much performance.
Oh my god, it's so fast.
That's what I said.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, this is nice.
So there we have it. While the V12 Revuelto succeeds the Aventador with full marks, by comparison, the Temerario scores an A-. Outrageously quick, agility that defies its tubbiness, looks the dog's bollocks, and has an interior that matches the badge too. But compared to the Huracan, this new powertrain pushes the accessibility and enjoyment of the performance just out of reach, at least on the road. It also does leave it wanting in the sound department. The Temerario then, at least in our minds, falls just short of greatness. Thanks for watching.
Thomas, got a voice note from Andy Woolman,
Andy, yeah, we're working with him now, Andy Woolman.
famed Grand Tour producer.
It's a big deal, actually.
Yeah, he sent me a voice note. I've been trying to get hold of him.
Yeah. What do you say?
Oh, hi. This is.
Chat, without that being said, your boy has been on the new Warzone update, and chat, I'm not gonna lie, I am jacking the new update. But the only thing is, I need to unlock a lot of guns because my kilo does not hit the same anymore. It's time for me to retire that gun and get some new guns. So I've been on there a lot lately. Make sure that you guys check out my 2K videos. I got a lot more in the tank. I have right now. I am in the finals right now. By the time y'all see those videos, it's gonna be like probably like next week or so. But yeah, I've been dropping the videos for of me in the playoffs, and right now I'm in the finals right now. So yeah. And what else? I will be on. I'm gonna tell y'all. I almost forgot. Let me tell y'all, cause I gotta leave at 2. I start at 4, but I want to get there because I'm taking the bus. The bus takes probably a good ass hour. So I'm gonna tell y'all when I'm gonna give y'all the schedule. So you guys won't be seeing any Carwow drag race tomorrow, cause I'm gonna be busy. And then Sunday I got a meeting at 9 a.m. again. I just went to a fucking meeting last week Sunday and shit. I work today from 4 to 9:30. I work tomorrow from 3:30 to 9:30, which is Saturday. So I may react to it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm off Tuesday. I'm gonna react to it Tuesday. No. After Sunday, cause Sunday is the Super Bowl, which is February the 8th. I'm gonna react to it maybe on Monday. If not Monday, I'm gonna drop it for Tuesday because I'm off next week Tuesday. So expect a car wash drag race next week Tuesday, which is the 10th. So that's like in like a week from now. So that's next week Tuesday. That's gonna be the next day that I am off. So chat, I will not be reacting to car wash video tomorrow because I got work. So this video that y'all see is gonna be dropped for Saturday, and then after that I'm off. I'm off Thursday of next week. These niggas, they love making me close, dog. Oh my god. Chat, ever since I got this job, bro, them niggas, they be making me close, dog. Like, bro, I be leaving probably like around 2, and like I work like around 3 all the way until like 9:30 on the weekends, bro. Whatever, bro. So, chat, with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to, 700 subs. And, yeah, I will be on the new Warzone update a lot more. And I see you guys on the next video. If this video gets posted, because I don't know if there's copyright in this video, but, yeah. With that being said, chat, like, comment, and subscribe. And I see you guys next week, Tuesday. Peace!